What's up, guys? So we're going to be in Wisconsin today with Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson, and he's facing some misconduct charges for installing city-owned, taxpayer-owned surveillance cameras at his home during his divorce. Then we're going to figure out how he got the job in the first place and who put him in the position of chief of police. This apparently he has been in law enforcement for at least 30 years, and he is so afraid of his ex-wife's boyfriend, I guess, that he's gone and installed some taxpayer-owned surveillance cameras at his home. And this is where we're at, and we'll see where the next video leads us to. Also, I'd like to note, 90% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Anyway, Wisconsin Police Chief Jay Johnson.
Greenfield's police chief charged with misconduct. Investigators say Chief Jay Johnson set up a law enforcement camera at his own home and lied to his own employees to make it happen.
And 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live at the Greenfield Police Department tonight. And Hannah, he's charged with a felony.
Yeah, Blake and Rhea. So the man who has been in charge of this force here in Greenfield for the past 6 years has actually been on paid administrative leave for the past 6 months since the spring. And today,
paid administrative leave for 6 months. That'll teach him. It won't.
We got a little insight into why. Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson, known for fighting crime, now charged with one.
There's the standards. Again, I'm just saying, there's none.
A lengthy criminal complaint filed Tuesday accusing him of using law enforcement resources for his own personal benefit at his own Wind Lake home. The court documents say last year Johnson wanted to have one of the department's 4 pole cameras installed on this pole across the street from his house.
Taxpayers' cameras.
Due to unsubstantiated safety concerns stemming from his divorce. He claimed his ex-wife was dating a dangerous person. Prosecutors say the city attorney, though, in a phone call advised against it. But Johnson did it anyway, having a detective facilitate the installation.
Why? Because he can.
Back in December. The city's HR department learning about it in the spring around the same time Johnson was placed on leave. In May, Johnson, without providing specifics, claimed he was being forced out.
I have 33 years of dedicated service to City Greenfield. I've never received any formal complaint of discipline. Since being sworn in as chief of
You know they said there's a first time for everything, right, Chief?
April 2019, Mayor Neinsky has never criticized my work performance. However, he has required I retire many times.
The city has since appointed...
Why does he want you to retire?
Assistant Chief Eric Lindstrom to the position of acting police chief.
An interim police chief. The complaint says Lindstrom has started receiving cryptic threats from social media accounts connected to Johnson. We could not reach Johnson at his home or over the phone Tuesday.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
But Johnson's attorney calls the allegations untrue and ridiculous.
Untrue. We saw the cameras.
So, Hannah, help us understand, what's Johnson's status with the Greenfield Police Department as of right now?
So, Blake, there's actually no change. The mayor here in Greenfield declined my request for an on-camera interview today, but said in a statement that Johnson will remain on paid administrative leave for the time being, as the city has its own internal investigation that's going to pick back up.
Now, we will continue to follow this every step of the way. Hannah Hilliard live for us tonight at 5. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah. So, let's go to the comments. They're going to be down at the bottom. Paid vacation for 6 months. Yeah, that's some real punishment. I wish my job would punish me like that. Yes, so does everybody else. 33 years of law enforcement service, and he is afraid of his ex-wife's boyfriend. How many misconducts does it take to be an issue, Chief, right? 6 months paid leave. I say he's definitely benefited from it, yes. Corruption starts at the top. Absolutely. The only difference between cops and criminals is one side wears a badge. Absolutely. Make him pay back to 6 months of paid leave. That, yeah. With interest. Paid vacation for 6 months for committing a felony. All expenses paid by taxpayer. Shit needs to end. Yes. Thank you for reporting on the criminals. Absolutely sickening. Criminal Leos on paid leave has to end. Yes. Cops don't become psychopaths. Psychopaths become cops. That is never a truer statement has been made. And I'll say, when I was in college, taking criminal justice in the psychology class, they give you this little, it's on the computer, it's just a little for fun, they'll say, and it's a psychological evaluation, and at the end it'll tell you psychopath, sociopath, and it's got a bunch of different ones, that based on what you said, this your score says this is what you are. And so they would have you go up to the board and write your name on the board and what you're going into, like law enforcement, forensics, whatever you're going into, and then you write it out there. And then at the end, when you get the answer to your test, you go up there and you write what the answer was. And every single person that was going into law enforcement was psychopath. Just saying. Okay, so that's that one. Let's go and see what he's up to now.
Criminally charged. He has a long history of disciplinary issues. So it begs the question, how did Greenfield's police chief get that job in the first place?
Bill Miston's on the case. He tracked down the people who put the chief in power.
On Tuesday, we uncovered a criminal misconduct charge against Greenfield Police Chief Jay Johnson, accusing him of using police equipment for personal use. That night, we started to dig into his disciplinary history. Our mission Wednesday was to find out how Johnson became police chief.
Wait, didn't we hear him say earlier he had no disciplinary issues?
Just a few years after the department tried to get rid of him, with public records noting he, quote, can't be allowed to supervise.
There's a lot of...
Jay Johnson's worked for the Greenfield Police Department since 1992. Public records show he's had a history of disciplinary issues dating back to at least 2010, accusing him of dishonesty.
Really? That's not what he just said, though. I'm just saying.
Management-level discussions, and in one instance asked a subordinate about a sexual relationship with a fellow officer. A 2015 memo said Johnson, quote, can't be allowed to supervise, and an emergency management position was created for him. In 2017, Johnson signed a settlement agreement to become the emergency management coordinator with the fire department.
Yes, he can't be chief because he can't supervise, so let's put him in a supervisory position with the fire department.
Banning contact with the police department. That ban got kind of hard to enforce when Johnson became the police chief 2 years later. Tuesday night, Fox 6 asked the mayor.
How did he become chief knowing all of those issues were mounting over the years?
I'm not on the police and fire commission.
So, we set out to get answers.
Pass the buck.
Going to police and fire commission members' homes and calling them. Aaron Eitzke said that we should direct our questions to the police and fire commission.
Also, that reverb you hear, that's on their end, not my end.
And you were the chair.
I still am.
Patsy Cashmore was the commission chair when it selected Johnson as police chief. At one point, the department tried to get rid of him by creating a new emergency management position. The department found him unfit to supervise, and yet the police and fire commission selected him as police chief. Why?
I was not aware of that.
You are the head of the police and fire commission and privy to this information.
No. I have no comment, and I'm sorry, I cannot comment on this. There's an investigation going on. I cannot comment. I'm sorry.
Johnson's been on paid leave for nearly 6 months. We went to his home Tuesday to speak with him. He later emailed Fox 6 saying to contact his attorney. Bill Miston, Fox 6 News.
Of course.
Bill, thank you. Just in the last hour, Johnson's attorney emailed Fox 6 saying, quote, the charge against Police Chief Johnson will be vigorously defended. He also said Johnson's filed multiple complaints with the state, accusing the mayor of age discrimination and retaliation.
Age discrimination.
If we can make this work.
And retaliation.
Criminally charged. He has a long history of disciplinary issues.
Can we stop? It's always going to be something with them. One more time. What are we doing here? Just trying to find the comments. Corruption in every police department in this country, yes. Simple fix for all those allowed. All those who allowed the hiring should be terminated. The higher the rank, the lower the integrity. This has been my experience in law enforcement. Yes, corruption starts at the top, typically. Backdoor deals with criminals by criminals. Typical in the police world, the worse they are, the higher they go. Yes, this misconduct charge means that he's ready for a new position. Absolutely. Because of force and government are corrupt and dirty as hell, yes. Anyway, that's where we're at with this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Also, again, like, I don't know, 80-90% of people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. Click the button and we'll move along. Let me know what you think about this one. And I'm out.